Hello and welcome to this RCloud Introduction to Sharing video tutorial. RCloud is a web-based social coding environment for big data analytics. In this video, I will demonstrate what it is meant by social coding by showing you ways you can leverage the existing code in your network and ways to share results of your data analyses with people both in and outside your network. Directory access is the first method I am going to talk about. RCloud is open source server software that allows multiple users to access an R, Python, or Shell terminal through a web browser. You can download RCloud and install it on your own servers, but in this tutorial I will be using the public instance, which is accessible through the Try It page on rcloud.social. When you log into RCloud as a data scientist, or in other words as a registered user, you have web-based access to an R, Python, or Shell terminal and an integrated development environment based on the notebook concept. In the RCloud IDE, data scientists may create data analyses in the form of notebooks which contain code, data, code comments, and other supporting material. However, unique to the RCloud notebook environment is the ability for registered users to view, execute, copy, and share any notebook that is contained in that instance of RCloud. AT&T has several instances set up which access different data lakes and compute structures, including Hadoop and Spark R. This access was a design choice by the developers at AT&T because it solves several issues confronting data scientist teams at AT&T, including the ability to find and reproduce a colleague's analyses, and the ability of both inexperienced and experienced analysts to leverage existing work rather than recreating the wheel. So this brings me to the second method of social coding or sharing in RCloud, copying or forking a notebook. In this example, I am the registered user, Jane RCloud Doe, and I am viewing an RCloud sample notebook. RCloud sample notebooks on the public instance were created by the user RCloud Docs. I am unable to edit or make changes to this notebook until I fork a copy into my own directory. Forking is copying the source code from one repository in order to edit or develop a new program and repository in your own directory. The origination of the program or the precedence of the program is retained in RCloud so that you can always go back to the original creator of the program. Only the source code is copied, so paths to any data referenced in the program will have to be updated. You can learn more about RCloud's automatic creation of repositories and automatic version control in our documentation pages. The next method of sharing I'm going to demonstrate is the most basic method in RCloud, and it is called the view.html method. Any registered user may share a notebook by selecting view.html in the Share icon drop-down menu. Clicking the icon will generate a notebook which may be run and edited by registered users. As you can see in this example, since I'm in a different browser and not logged into RCloud in this browser, I show up as an anonymous user. Anonymous users are unregistered users or people without an RCloud account. To share a notebook with an unregistered user, the notebook must be published first. Notebooks may be published by registered users by ticking the box next to Publish Notebook in the Advanced menu located in the navigation bar. Once the notebook has been published, unregistered users will be able to view and execute the notebook. Notebooks are not static web pages. Data is fetched and code is run so that the notebook is displaying real-time results. Both data scientists and non-data scientists, such as business executives or other consumers of data analyses, are able to view and share results of an RCloud notebook through a URL. Another unique feature of RCloud is that registered users may access the underlying code of a notebook in view.html mode by changing view.html to edit.html. If this is not your notebook, you will need to fork it in order to edit the code. RCloud notebooks may also be deployed as a web service provider via the notebook.R interface. This interface allows execution of any RCloud notebook or access to any notebook asset by referencing the associated URL. For example, this notebook consists of a simple function where the output is a plot. We can reference this notebook using the notebook.R URL. Here you can see a notebook asset being referenced using the notebook.R URL. This feature also allows RCloud notebooks to be integrated with other web technologies. You may view many examples of notebook.R notebooks on our gallery page and in the public instance. Next up is RCloud's mini.html interface. Unlike notebook.R, mini.html URLs open up an R session via a WebSocket and keep it open. Mini.html notebooks must have a function named rcw.result defined, as that is what mini.html tries to execute upon instantiation. Because the R session is kept open, users or processes can interact with the R session while the WebSocket is open. Again, you may view examples of mini.html notebooks on our gallery page and on the public instance. The final method of sharing on RCloud is shiny.html. You may share Shiny apps on RCloud using the shiny.html interface. An RCloud Shiny app is similar to other Shiny apps, except it must call the rcloud.shiny library and rcloud.shiny app function. We have many examples of RCloud Shiny notebooks on our gallery page and on the public instance. Thank you for watching and listening. This is the conclusion of our video tutorial.